there were a few places that I used to enjoy stopping by on the way home rather than cooking dinner. This is before I retired, about a year and a half ago. And chicken wings. Yeah, I miss the chicken wings. There was a place, a pizza joint on the way into where I used to live that maybe 10 minutes from my house. And they had the best. Of course, I've never had a bad chicken wing. I've had small ones. The bigger ones are better. But the seasonings, the spices, all of it, the whole idea with chicken wings and a little celery and some, dip, ranch, or my favorite was blue cheese. But I do miss the chicken wings. I don't even know if there's a chicken wing place within 50 miles now of here. So you need to learn how to make my own chicken wings, which I fully intend on doing. Pizza, another one. The same place had a pizza they called a caboose. Oh man. Yep. Pretty darn good pizza. There's only one other pizza besides that was over in the Bay Area years ago called Rainbow Pizza. Greeks ran this place, and it was, I'm not kidding you, whenever they put the toppings on top of the pizza, it was like 4 inches tall, and everything kind of cooked down, and it was, I don't know how they did it. They must have been very gifted when it comes to pizza. The flavors, the spices, the sauces, the toppings, and a salad bar. But anyways, digress. This place that I get pizza a couple years ago, I would stop in there at least once a week and get either wings or pizza. And I miss that. I miss the pizza. I don't even know if there's a decent pizza place around here. Last time I was in town, I was wondering, if there's any good pizza places around. And I asked this one gal, she was about twice my size. So I figured she'd probably know if she liked pizza, where there was a good one around. And she had some suggestions. And I went and dropped off my U-Haul trailer, and there was a couple guys standing out there in the yard. And I asked him, I said, so is there any good pizza places around here? And he goes, oh, yeah. Both of them looked at each other and said, yes. And they named off a joint up the road in town. And they talked it up. And I thought, man, it was just about lunchtime. I'd skipped breakfast because I had a lot to do that day. And so, I typed it into, I left U-Haul. I typed it into my phone, and I went straight to this place, which happened to be closed on Mondays. And it was Monday. My luck. So I'm going to have to go back and check the place out one of these days. That's not Monday. So see, there's chicken wings, pizza, same place, nice place to stop by. Sometimes I wanted wings, sometimes I wanted pizza. They had them both, and they were both awesome. Great price, good people, excellent service, and terrific food. I miss that. Sushi, another one. It's one of those kind of things like liverwurst or sauerkraut. You either love it or you don't. And I happened to get hooked on sushi, and unfortunately, that's a rich man's food, unless you're just getting a rice bowl with a little bit of tuna in it. I like just the fish. I like the sashimi. I like the fish, and I like the fatty tuna. Of course, that's the most expensive one. But over the years, came up with a sauce that I customized, and every time I went into this sushi place, and I would ask for a side of this ponzu sauce, which was like soy and lemon and sesame oils and fish something flavors. But I would get a little cup of that, and I'd ask them for 2 quail eggs, just the yolks, and some green onions chopped up really fine. Sprinkle it in there, stir it up. This is not just like dipping sushi in soy sauce. This is an experience all its own. The flavors of that combination of things is remarkable. And so I'm going to have to figure out how to make some of this stuff. I guess the easiest way to do it is, I know that they sell ahi frozen in packs. So I'll bite the bullet a little bit. I'll take a cut on the quality somewhat and get some ahi and do my ponzu. And so I can manage that. I figured out the pizza. I can do it in a 9-inch cast iron skillet with a decent dough, some toppings in the oven, 500 degrees, 12 minutes, done. And it was amazing. For backcountry's pizza, not bad. Chicken wings, haven't done yet, but I'm working on that. The sushi, God, the closest I get to sushi anymore is a tuna fish sandwich, which is sad. You know, I made pretty decent money when I was working, and yeah. Thank you for that reminder. She wants to be fed again. Anyways, yeah. What else was there? Oh, there was Pete. Relax. Sushi. Okay. I'll have to get back to you on the follow-up. Come on.